In spite of the fact that I'm hypoglycemic and have a very difficult time with sugar, I found myself sitting at a restaurant facing a large piece of chocolate cake. And I decided to ignore knowing what sugar does to my body, and I devoured the entire piece of chocolate cake. By giving in to my impulse, I had created a profound environment for stress and inflammation. I ignored my biological disruption that takes place when I do have too much sugar for the sake of giving in to an impulse. Does this sound familiar? An impulse is a strong, sudden urge or desire to act. Knowing that you can see that channeled in the right direction, impulses can work for you or against you. Perhaps you've heard the saying, think before you act. Gnosis, or knowledge of spiritual mysteries, spiritual wisdom, tends to drop in when you step back from situations in life before taking action to seek understanding. Take a deep breath in and release. In the next 24 hours, I invite you to step back from situations that may be fueled by an unhealthy impulse. Perhaps it's the desire to speak negatively about somebody around you, or unhealthy eating habits, or behavioral patterns. As you step back, simply use the gift of your imagination to pair your undesired behavior with something that has a negative response to you in your emotional acuity. For example, if you desire that piece of chocolate cake, pause for a moment, close your eyes, and imagine that cake covered with maggots. Instantly, you'll have that little gap to readjust your behavior and make a healthy response, which ultimately leads to less stress due to your increased confidence in your ability to make healthy choices.